Hello and welcome to the Garlic Bread Brigade podcast episode 31. My name is Mike and I'm your Sam.
Yo, what up, guys? It's your boy, Sam, the man.
Yeah,
Full length name, Samuel. Let's go. So,
Samuel Stillinger.
it's just Samuel, but we call ourselves Mike.
Or you call me Mike.
Yeah, that's what I said, Michael. Ah, I was
Okay.
meant to say we call you Michael. That's right. Your full name's Michael. My brain switched off at the moment.
Alright.
Yeah, see,
Anyways.
you're not the only one. I'm not the only one with a shorter name.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, at least mine doesn't rhyme with Nike.
Damn. At least mine doesn't rhyme with dab.
Oh, but damn's cool. Beavers make
Or
damn.
of the beavers.
Yeah, beavers make damn.
I mean, they eat trees. And easy to make dams.
Yeah, but like dams are
Yeah.
important. It's like to like shift the water from like one place to another. You know what I'm saying? So like yeah, like I'm gonna explain this, right? So like in Australia, I don't think we have beavers, but I'm gonna
No.
explain my like yeah. So like let's say you live in
A place where beavers
yeah, you
exist.
live in Canada, right? And
Sure.
like you've got like Toronto and Vancouver, example. Like they're not close, but like let's just say example. And there's like a river flowing between like them, right? So like the beaver comes in and like blocks off the river, right?
Right.
But like it just shifts the water. So like that way the water ecosystem totally changes, and like that means like we get like some new aquatic interactions because like fishes go to different areas. So like you might see like cool fishes and
Wasn't that assuming that there's like another path you can go?
yeah, but like when you do a dam, like sometimes the water might overflow from the dam and go into a different path, creating a new river stream. Think about it.
I mean, that's just called flooding, I
It's
guess.
not flooding. It's like it goes into like a narrow path, like it's a new river stream. You know what I mean? Like
Okay.
big brain. Think about this.
Hopefully anything that was in that area doesn't get like eaten with
Yeah,
it.
but usually they're in the forest. Like beavers are in the forest.
Right.
Yeah, so you're just creating more ecosystem, and then like once the beavers like are they not happy with the dam, like they just tear it down, I think, and then like the water just flows from one to another.
I was gonna say what happens to everything else in the forest other than the beef?
Man, we're just focusing on the dam, you know what I mean? I'm not here to talk about
Alright.
like forest ecological life cycle. I'm here to talk about dams.
I mean, you don't want to mention like the
Yeah, yeah,
betterment
I'm
of
just talking the
dams.
one aspect of the ecological. I'm not talking about like the multitude of aspects. Think about it, fam. I want you to think
Okay.
about it for a sec. Whereas, let's get back to our topic. Nike, what have they done? Like make shoes?
Yeah.
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 And they damage the ecological life cycle because of making shoes, which in fact, intact damages dams. Did you think about it like that,
How does it damage dams? Does it use wood?
fam? If it damages other parts of the ecological life cycle of the
So like
forest.
a dam does?
It's not what a dam does.
Well, it's an aspect of a dam.
All right, right. You know what? I'm gonna come back to you on this topic another time. I'll go watch some
Okay.
historical documentaries on beavers and
About
dams.
dams.
Exactly.
What's geography or whatever that's called? Like geography now, whatever it's called, I don't know. Whatever that channel is, National Geography, that's what it's called.
You need international geography though, not national geography,
Okay.
because national geography, as an
I mean, it's
Australian, like there's
called
no
that.
beavers. You need international. You
Alright.
need you need you need you need a beaver. You need a beaver one.
It was just such a documentary about beavers.
That's what I said. You know.
Yeah. You report your findings next time, I guess.
I will. I will. Trust me. I will.
Sure.
I'm gonna back it up. And then you do your
Better.
finding on like Nike shoes.
Okay. I mean, I don't own one myself, but okay.
Anyway, um, yeah, let's jump into after that random ass like long ass tangent.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh my god. Yeah. So um, we got like a fresh episode to talk to you guys about. You know. But
Yeah.
first, I want to talk about our scheduling. I know
Yes.
we've just been like super busy, like partying hard. No, I'm joking. We've been like super busy with like work and external factors that are external, um, have impacted our video making and recording ability and other aspects of making videos.
Right. So I guess it's
So
impacted
like
our
yeah, I know
schedule
they've been infrequent, but we're hoping to we'll get some sort of semblance in the
frequency.
next few weeks. We'll get some like steadyment.
Sure. I mean, hopefully.
Yeah, as Big M here um works his most of his stuff out, we'll get some semblance and
Most of my stuff out.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll get some sort of rhythm and just keep it going, and
Alrighty,
keep
sure.
going the flow and just hopefully for improved content.
Yeah. Mr. Smallest over there.
Dude, this is not going to be a roasting session.
What
We
is
are
it?
not starting off a roasting session.
You called me Big M,
Yeah,
so
becomes a
what am I supposed to
compliment.
do? Yeah, so Smallest, there you
No, man. Small S is not a compliment.
go. What do you mean?
No, fam. It's not a compliment.
Damn.
You should have said like suspicious S, you know?
What, sauce? Amogus?
Exactly. Suspicious
He's
S.
nuts.
Amogus.
Okay.
Yep. All right.
Okay, Amogus Sam.
Mm. Hmm. Yeah, so let's flex our Canadian knowledge and like talk about like beavers and dams for a sec.
Again?
I'm
Why are we
joking.
going back to this?
I'm joking. I'm joking. Just to mess with you for a bit. I don't know. I just love messing with you.
Uh-huh.
Mm. Yeah. So like from our last episode, we had the crazy team maker things, and we had a great time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Team
we'll bring that
lists.
back in I don't know
Eventually.
in the future, in the far future or near
Yeah.
future. We'll just bring it back in the future. Yep. So what happened? Like what was announced? Yes. So we got to see not see. We got to hear Chris Pratt's voice in the Mario movie and laugh at it because it's exactly like Chris Pratt.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, which is not what I was hoping for. I don't know what you were hoping for, but it's not what I was hoping for.
I mean, I was hoping for
Yahoo!
I don't know, a similar voice to Mario, I guess.
Waha! Something like that.
Instead of Mushroom Kingdom, here we come. Like, bruh.
You're gonna get us demonetized. They sounded exactly like it.
Sounded exact.
Yeah.
That'd be funny.
Yeah, no.
But as Chris Pratt's biggest fan, how do you feel?
Oh, me, I'm Chris Pratt's biggest fan. Oh, I'm honored to be called that. Yeah, no. My name's small S, so like I can't be a big fan. So
Alright, small fan.
as Chris Pratt's probably like smallest fan, I'm pretty disappointed because of that leak that came out on Twitter where he's like, "It's a me, Mario," and he's like, "No, that won't be the voice. You have to wait and see. It's nothing you like in it. It's the voice."
Oh, you're talking about how, like, he's like, it's
Yeah,
gonna be,
yeah,
like,
yeah. That
phenomenal
one
or
thing
whatever.
on the it's gonna be something you've never heard before.
And then man just went up to the microphone and just spoke like, you know.
My question is this like Chris Pratt's like first voiceover work? Like he's an actor, not a voice actor.
I'm not sure, to be honest.
Because
I don't
that
remember.
might be like, you know what I mean? Like he probably like tried to get the voice, but then he's like, it's too tough. Let's
Maybe.
like because I want you to think about this, right? Like, Chris Pratt has been like elected to play Garfield in the upcoming Garfield movie, and if he sounds like Chris
Yeah,
Pratt again,
they're more concerned.
exactly.
Actually, I do know one voice he had played He played the whatever the main character from a Lego movie.
Oh
Both of
yes, he
them.
did too, and yeah, he did too.
Yeah, I guess he sounds a bit different. I guess I don't know.
Yeah,
So it's like, eh. I mean, Chris Pratt just went and got the money. Let's be honest. I mean,
yeah,
Toad sounded like Toad, to be honest. I'm not gonna
yeah.
lie.
No. Okay. Let's discuss the rest of the movie, right?
Or the rest of the trailer, I guess.
The rest of the movie trailer,
Yeah,
the movie teaser trailer. It's not even a full trailer.
yeah, it's just a teaser trailer.
Yeah.
It's a good teaser trailer.
Yeah.
You have
So it was okay. Like Bowser sounded nice.
yeah,
He
Jack
looked
Black voicing
nice.
his buzzer.
He looked
It looks
nice.
visually good. The
Mm.
movie. I
Um.
love I love the scene with the penguins.
Yeah, I know. Uh, Mike and I, we voice casted for the penguins, but you couldn't hear our voice because there was no speaking.
Yeah, totally.
We trained really hard for that moment. Yeah.
uh,
I got to meet Chris Pratt, like because we were both working on the same film. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
And nah, just messing with you guys. Um. Yeah. No. It was cool. It was cool.
Yeah, it was, I liked the overall
It
until I
was
heard
cool.
Chris Pratt's voice.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah, but the rest of it is good though. It's good. It's good.
Yeah,
Probably
it's
be a
good.
good movie by the end of the day.
Yeah, it's good. Hopefully, like maybe because we just got like a few seconds of his voice. Maybe like if we get like the proper trailer, we get maybe a few more seconds. We get to hear actual voice.
And maybe it'd be better.
Yeah,
Maybe,
maybe,
just maybe.
maybe. Hey, who knows? Like maybe if it's actually better, like his voice than the original Mario voice. Like who knows? Like we might see Chris Pratt voicing
Oh
more
my god.
Mario. Like who knows?
I wouldn't want that. I'm not gonna
I
lie.
mean, yeah, but like what? Like I would love for that to happen just to see like the shit storm on Twitter because I think
Yeah,
that
that'd
would
be
be the
funny though.
funniest thing.
Yeah.
But then like it would die off, and I'm like, all right, like this is boring now. Let's just bring back Mario.
Basically. I
Yeah.
mean, I was gonna say
You know,
like in the games he doesn't really speak though. Mario just
what
makes
do you mean?
noises.
He makes noises. Like
Yeah.
waha, woohoo, and then like the occasional like let's a go. So that's pretty much like a
Yeah.
voice.
Pretty. Okay.
You know what I mean? I want you to think
I mean,
about it, right?
what?
I want you to think about this for a sec, right? Like when we say no voice, we legit mean like no voice.
No,
It's
but I mean he doesn't talk predominantly.
yeah,
Predominantly,
but like
sorry.
okay, that's different than saying he doesn't really have a voice.
I guess. I mean
Like
the voice.
Goombas don't talk. Like that's like no voice.
I was gonna say the voice for Mario in my head is that from the RPGs where it goes blah 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 blah, or some shit like
Yeah,
that.
oh yeah. You're talking about like Animal Crossing language.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Pretty much, basically.
Yeah,
Also,
bro.
the movie releases on the 7th of April of next year,
Oh
so
wait, Animal
not
Crossing
bad.
getting a movie?
Maybe, but every animal just be blah 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 blah.
That was a joke. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. I know.
Bro, people would getting PTSD if they watch that movie. They see what's his name, Tom Nook,
Oh yeah.
and they'll shiver.
Don't worry, fam. I already voted for my prime minister.
Prime Minister,
Yeah, Tom Nook. I'm gonna
Tom
elect
Nook.
him. I'm gonna elect him. I'm gonna make him the president of the United States and the prime minister of Australia because why not be both?
Damn, that's a lot of power for one
Yeah.
raccoon. Well, technically not a raccoon, but you know what I mean.
It's a Tanuki.
Close enough.
Yeah.
Technically not, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, no. I don't know. Like Tom Nook is just Tom Nook.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he's
Okay.
gonna.
What? What's up?
I was gonna say he's gonna force you into like what's the thing?
Slavery?
Bankruptcy?
Oh, whoops.
Huh? Wait,
Oh,
excuse me?
Anyway, like, what are your overall thoughts of like going into like this film? Like, based on the trailer, like, what are our thoughts? Like, what do we expect to see? Like, um, what do we expect? Like, who knows? What
I
characters do we
ex-
expect? Like, what do we predict the story is gonna be?
I expect the story based on the trailer. I expect Mario to go to our Mushroom Kingdom, and that's it.
The end. He gets there. This is the end.
There he goes. Then that's it. It just finishes.
God damn, what an amazing movie.
I
I
mean,
mean,
hey, I mean Twitter would probably like that.
nah, fam. Don't forget Luigi's Mansion. We still gotta complete that side quest.
Side quest.
I mean, you saw it. Like, it was in the trailer as
Yeah,
well.
I mean technically it wasn't a mansion he entered, but you're not wrong.
I'm expecting to see the forest ecological system of like the Mushroom Kingdom. We might
Oh
see it
my
down
god.
there.
Oh my
Uh,
god. I knew you were gonna bring this up. As soon as you mention ecological, I'm like, bro, this guy's gonna
no,
bring it up, isn't he? And he did.
I don't know if we'll see this, but
Why
I
would
would
there
like
be
to.
a dam in Mushroom Kingdom?
I don't know. I would like to see like Mario eat like a mega mushroom and like grow like a giant mushroom. I think that'd be fun.
Damn, that'd be cool. Do you
Yeah.
reckon Chris Pratt's voice would be deeper?
What?
Probably
No.
not. No, that'll take actual work and effort.
Exactly. Think about it. Exactly, fam.
I
Yeah.
mean,
So
I'd like
like,
to see the Firefly.
dude, there's so much things I'd like to see. I'd like to
Yeah.
see like the Koopalings and Bowser Jr. That'd be cool.
Do you even reckon we'll see the Koopalings?
Who knows what we'll see, fam? Anything's possible. Like, think about it. Anything's possible.
So we'll see Morbius?
No, no, no. I think we might see like Garfield, like from the animated stuff. Yeah, because like Chris Pratt's gonna also like show Garfield. You know what I mean? There's
Right.
always a
Or do
chance.
you reckon we're gonna see a minion in that movie?
No, we won't see a minion. It costs too much money for
Because I
Nintendo.
mean, it's technically the same. What's Illumination? I want
Oh
to put
yeah,
it
you're
past them.
right. You're right. Yeah, yeah. We might see minions. Yeah, you're right. You might see a minion. You're right.
You know, you'll see Guru and your black girls, and then do something.
And then he wolves all over the characters. Um,
Basically,
yeah, no, but like, what are we actually thinking? Like, oh man, will we see Yoshi? Probably. Um,
probably.
will we? I don't know. Will we see?
Bro, I don't
I don't
even
know
know
if
we're
we'll
gonna
see
do half of
items.
these
Like, who knows? Like, if
characters.
we might see items, who knows? Um,
But we didn't even see like Princess Peach in the trailer or anything.
yeah, not yet.
Chief Donkey Kong's in this movie. What is he gonna do?
Yeah, I know, fam. Do you reckon like Boozetti and Bowsetti are gonna be in the movie?
Oh my god.
I'll take that as a yes. Okay.
If they
Um,
are,
what about
be
like
the most
Birdo? Like, I
profitable
think Birdo would
movie
be
by far.
crazy in the movie.
Who?
Birdo, look with her long ass
Bro,
nose.
Birdo is the weirdest looking thing Nintendo has ever made.
Yeah, no,
Or what even is that?
it's a
Is it like a
vacuum.
nose or a mouth?
It's a vacuum, fam.
It's a
Like
vacuum.
the vacuum from like Teletubbies, like like they
Oh
use
my
that
god.
and they just attached it to like her like
Bro,
exactly.
Teletubbies is good.
Is it though? Like it doesn't have Toadette or Toad in it.
Doesn't have to.
Nah, I don't know. Like I'm trying to think of other characters we might
It
say.
had
Like
some mushrooms in there in the background.
maybe. Um.
I
Yeah. So
mean,
like I'm just trying to think like who else we might see. Um. Will we see like homage to like Mario? Will we see like level one? Like you know what I mean? Like the theme song or something.
hopefully,
Like
Mario music is quite good. Not
yeah, I
gonna
know, but
lie.
like you need a money. You can't just have it like the whole way through. Like how, like
Yeah,
the
yeah,
Sonic
yeah,
movie,
no.
you have like a bit of like Sonic. You have like Gangsta's
Yeah,
Paradise
but I
playing,
expect like at
and then
least
you have like
one or two remix themes, maybe.
oh yeah, yeah. Like I said,
Maybe for
like
the credits.
yeah, like like when Sonic had like Gangsta Paradise play over like
Oh my,
it's
don't say that. Don't remind me of the original trailer. Like recently, one of my friends showed me the original trailer and I wanted to die.
dude. Yeah, I can't believe he had
So
Gangsta's
bad.
Paradise. That was crazy. You know what I mean,
It was
dude?
so bad. Oh god.
Will we see any Mario memes? Like like how Sonic showed up in Sonic, like the
What Mario memes are there?
like big chungus, like that's one.
Chungus. Just big, Big Chungus just walks on screen. Goddamn.
Um.
Oh, no, but
hmm.
actually, like, what Mario memes are there? Well, are we gonna see like? Oh no. Actually, what is a Mario meme? Legitimately,
No, like there are so many Mario memes.
like what?
Have you not seen them?
I mean, no, I just don't know any on top of my head. It's not like any. I don't know. Not maybe not as iconic as some other
Yeah,
memes.
like Mario memes, like like have you not seen Mario memes? It's like the Mario memes, like like how do I explain this? Like this is like the most iconic one. That's what I'm trying to explain. So like if you look up on the internet, like people react to like Chris Pratt being voiced as Mario. Like that's a meme. You know what I
Damn.
mean?
So what you're telling me is basically in the movie there's gonna be someone reacting to Chris Pratt. The only real meme I could think of is the meme where Mario says something and then Luigi says something based.
Yeah, that's based Luigi. That's not a Mario meme.
Oh yeah, but it's from Mario.
Yeah, but have you seen like Mario Party memes like threatening friendship since like who knows when?
Since since childhood,
Yeah, that's like what's what it's called.
basically. I mean, hasn't like half of the Mario games done that? Mario Party, Mario Kart,
Yeah.
probably Mario Wii when you run far ahead and everyone else gets like pulled and they just die, and then they manhandle that person.
Yeah, you're pretty much right.
But I don't think these games were designed for children. The more I think about it. I think if they were designed for people who want to take out their anger on others.
Yeah, that's why Chris Pratt is playing Mario, like, because like he's no longer a child. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh. Wait, do you reckon we might see like some like homages to like Mario Kart, Mario Party in any way? Mario Tennis or golf?
Hmm.
Like I don't know, maybe we see I don't know
Like
like
King
Donkey
Bomb, like
Kong
what a
shredding down
like
the circle.
what a
Are you
Chad,
gonna say
like
Big King Bomb doing
no,
the
what I
golf?
said King Bomb. That's his
Yeah,
name.
well, like him just doing the golfing.
No, like I just said he was a Chad. Like have you heard his voice? Like he sounds awesome.
Doesn't have a voice.
Exactly. He sounds better than Chris Pratt. Like there you go.
Okay, jeez, throwing shade at Chris Pratt like that. Damn.
Fam, it's not I'm throwing shade at Chris Pratt. It's like he legit said like I'm gonna sound totally different. It sounds exactly like himself. It's gonna sound like Mario. It doesn't sound anything like Mario.
Yeah. I mean, like, damn, you roasted.
Other than that, he's a good actor. You know what I mean?
I guess. I mean, I'm
Yeah.
not sure myself. I don't
Oh.
watch every Chris Pratt movie.
I mean, we did see the Jurassic, like what is it, Park? That was Chris
Jurassic.
Pratt, like
Yeah, the yeah that one. I can't remember what it was actually called, but yeah,
Dominion,
Minion.
Domination. Oh yeah, Dominion.
Excuse me.
Yeah, like Call of Duty Domination.
I mean, technically, did dominate. What's that movie called? Like the one that has like the other Chris Evans. I can't remember what the movie was called, but it was like not the Star Wars. The
Thor.
why am I like it has like to Infinity and Beyond. You know,
Buzz
I don't
Lightyear.
know why I'm blanking on it. Yeah, Buzz Lightyear.
Oh, Buzz Lightyear.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dominated that movie.
Who? Chris Pratt.
Well, I mean Jurassic Park, but yes.
Oh yeah. I thought it was like the voice actor. Yes. Now that makes
No,
sense.
I
Yeah.
mean like
Yeah. So like you see, like Chris Pratt won. Like they both released, and like Chris Pratt beat up Chris Evans.
no.
Yeah.
Big oof to Chris Evans
It's sad,
as
but
he
it
makes like
happens.
millions in the background. It's a big oof for us.
I just want to say a good movie.
Just watch the Sonic movie again.
No, like I just want to say good movies were being released.
Ah,
Like that's what I'm saying. Like like you
watch
think
Top
about this. Like
Gun
Buzz
maybe.
Lightyear, terrible music, terrible movie, basically, from what I heard.
Yeah,
But I can't make that judgment until I watch it. Like, what movies released that like I thought were like, oh yeah, it is, but yeah, I just want good movies and good games to release. That's pretty much about it.
I
If if
mean
if those two happens, like that's it.
I mean
GG.
Top Gun Maverick is a good movie. And I know your favorite game just released.
No, so Fev,
enough.
I want you to think about this for a sec. I want to talk about movies for a sec, right?
Okay, sure.
Like, dude, every time like a movie trailer comes out, like we've only seen the movie, and then like there's always like some sort of controversy that always happens around it.
Yeah, because like whoever made the movies are dumb or did something dumb.
Yeah, like I just want good things to release.
Yeah. I mean, the Mario movie looks good
No,
overall.
no, the Mario movie is not. I'm not dissing the Mario movie. Like I've got nothing. I think the Mario movie is gonna be like a 10 out of 10.
Or
Yeah,
I
so
don't
I'm
know,
not dissing
maybe
the Mario movie. I'm just talking
a
about like,
7 out of 10.
what'd you say? Sorry.
I was like maybe like a 7 or 8 out
Yeah,
of
but
10.
that's still good. Like that's still
Yeah.
good. You know what I mean? But
Yeah,
then
yeah, yeah.
I want you to think about this. Like all the other releases, whether it be like video games, like TV shows, like movies, like you know what I mean? Like She-Hulk comes out, it's terrible. Like the Legend of the Rings is terrible. Like you know what I mean? The House of Lord or something like it's terrible. Like dude, what do you mean? What how does that even happen? You know what I mean?
I'm not sure. To be honest, I haven't watched any of them, but I'm not sure.
But from what I've seen, what I've heard, like everyone's like
Yeah.
it's terrible. It's like nope, this is really bad. It's like no, nope, this is bad. It's like Halo comes out, it's bad. Like goddamn,
What's next? I don't know, like the metaverse movie. Like, jeez.
like goddamn. Like you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
dude, there are just so many like things. I just want to say like put like you guys invest so much money and time into resources and stuff. Like, dude, you don't have to like follow like I don't know like try to like appease all the audience. Just make a good movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't have to try and appease like every single aspect of the world. You know what I mean? Just
Right.
make a good movie. Like what I mean is right. Let's say like let's say like we're trying to make a historical like 1990 something World War One or two, I don't know, like some sort of like you know what I mean, like war movie, yeah. And you start writing down the script, right?
Yeah.
And then it's like the main character's like a white male like soldier who like you know what I mean, nothing really happens with him, like he just goes through, you know what I mean, other whole group of white male soldiers, they're shooting other people, you know what I mean. I don't know, he probably lost his brother in arms or something, and then like you know what I'm saying, and then
Right.
like he gets angry or something, and then like he tries to get revenge, and like he realizes like the war, like it's pointless firing, you know what I mean, let's try and make a world peace, something like that, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah, something along
like
those
something
lines.
like
Yeah.
that. That's like a straightforward story, right? Then the writers are like, bro, we can't use this. It's like, why not? It's like, first of all, it's a white male as the main lead.
True.
Second of all, like there's no like he doesn't like like you know like not everyone can relate with him. Let's just chuck some random stuff like they can relate with. Like, what do you mean? Like that's like the whole point of the story. Like that actually happened. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 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 I understand what you mean.
Let's make the lead a female. Like back then, like they were mostly medics. You know what I mean? Like if you want to try like historical accurate representation or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, medics or people in like
Right.
yeah,
Right, and like
animations or whatnot.
it's like okay. It's like oh, but like we don't have any like social justice warrior type of thing. It's like bro, we don't need that here. You know what
So
I
just
mean?
like pointless changes.
Oh yeah, like let's add some like let's add some like LGBTQ things so like they can appreciate. It's like well, that
It
didn't
wasn't in the
really need it
original.
for the story,
Yeah,
but okay, we don't need it. You know what I mean? Yeah, it might appease like that part, is, but like it's like it just doesn't go with the natural flow. If you're making another type of movie, you can. Like I'm not dissing anyone on that, right? And then it's like, well, like there's all these changes that they'll have. It's like to try and appease everyone, right? And then at the end,
right.
you get this homage of things. You're like, bro, like the story makes no sense. You try to go historical accurate representation, like what we'll talk about, doesn't that no longer exists. The flow doesn't exist. You know what I mean? You're trying to cram
Right.
too much in something, like it becomes like the world's fast, like the pacing becomes off. You know what I mean? It's like
And then you lose your audience, and it's just a
it's
disaster.
like yeah, it's like well, why don't you just make it like this film? You know what I mean? Like who cares if like you know what I mean? Like if you're doing a war film and the main character's like just a straight white male. You know what I'm saying? It would just make
Yeah.
sense in that setting. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I'm not saying that what they're saying doesn't always work. Like sometimes like even with all the stuff that I just mentioned, it might just be a bad movie because like people like not interested in like this type of film at this time of release. Like the writing was bad, the music
Or the
choice was all that
screenplay was
stuff.
bad, or
Like
yeah.
there are so many other factors. But if you try and just stick with, like, you know what I mean, if you're saying, okay, this is gonna be just a standard story, like A to B, we just get through that. You know what I'm saying? Doesn't need like a sequel or a trilogy to like complete it. Sometimes it doesn't need that. You know what I mean?
Right. Just
A to
A
B.
to B, do what it needs to
Yeah,
be
and then
done, and
like
that's it.
and you guys like once you if you get like everything all that like if you get like the flow all that stuff sorted, you just focus all your resources into all the other stuff. You know what I mean? Instead of like just like throwing all this stuff out and like, all right, let's just see what happens. You know what I mean?
Right.
Dude, you can't be like what pisses me off is like, all right, dude, we're trying to make a historical accurate representation, blah blah. I'll just what we're mentioning about World War, right? And then you're
Yeah.
like, all right, let's say that's the writer, right? Oh, like we're gonna try to appease the audience, like make them relate. Let's chuck in like three, four for jokes. It's like, bro, what do you mean? Like it's like you're going in like it's not a comedy.
Yeah, it's not.
It's not a comedy, like bro, like you know what I'm saying?
It's like a war movie, basically.
Right, right. It's like like
It's like its
like
tone should be the absolute opposite. Hmm.
yeah. Oh, dude, like the movie's too dark and grim, like for this generation to like understand. Let's like try and light up the mood, like bro, like it's meant to be dark and grim.
I mean, it was set in the previous generation.
Yeah, like that's what I'm trying to get at. Like I'm just
Yeah.
trying to say like that's what happened. Well, I'm not like I'm just saying an
And like, if
example.
it's
There are
based
like
on
hundreds
historical
of
accuracy.
thousands examples that you can do. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like I'm not. Yeah, that like you just don't mess with like if you've got a simple, straightforward formula. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Just stay with that.
Yeah. And I'm not saying like outside the box doesn't work, but if you go like if you go, okay, let's go outside the box. Okay, yep, a little
Alright,
bit,
sure.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't mean like okay. Now that we're outside the box, right?
Right.
It doesn't mean to go outside the box in like 10 different directions.
Yeah, maybe going up like one or two. Just stick with that.
Fam, it's like it's not it's like this. I'm gonna give you an example, right? It's like this, right?
Yeah.
It's like how this analogy is really good, but like so like let's say you're an ant and like your ant farm is like your box, right? All right, let's step out of the box to get some food and then return it back to the box. That's the one idea that you stepped outside the box. You don't just go like, all right, now that I grabbed this food, oh, looks like I need 6 or 7 more items to bring back. It's like no, fam, you just need the one. You know what I mean? And then it's like what
Yeah.
happens is like if the ant just goes and does like 6 or 7 trips like around like to find food, yeah, never comes back to the box. So basically, the whole thing's outside the box. Every single thing. You know what I mean?
Right. And it just has like no basis.
Exactly. It's got no basis. It's like no flow, no nothing, fam. It's just like okay.
It's like, what is this movie at the end of the day then?
And you just don't go for movies and TV shows,
Yeah,
especially TV shows. Since you've got a longer airtime, you can do a lot more with it. And then you
but
decide
it's
to
like,
like,
but it's split amongst multiple episodes, so it's
I
kind of
know,
like
I
you
know,
have
I
to,
know,
yeah.
I know it is. But what I'm saying is like, you've
So it
got
has
a
to be
lot.
somewhat structured differently. That's what I mean.
Mm, that's true, but like I said, you've got a longer screen time. You can do a lot more. Yes,
Yeah.
you can like push boundaries a bit more, but come on, fam, like, don't, dude.
Just make a good movie.
Yeah, because then like at the end of the day, what happens is after all your bullshit, like the more you add, like the more you have to try and fill in, and then like you end up with like a whole bunch of plot holes. It's like, bro,
Yeah.
which again, like they don't ruin the movie.
I mean, that new movie, whatever, Top Gear Maverick, I haven't watched it, but it's all basically about planes and stuff.
Right, right. And
And that made a whole
I've only
bunch of
heard
money.
good things. I've only heard good things.
Yeah, and it made a whole bunch of money.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Okay, I totally agree. Like, if you just make a solid movie, you're just gonna make money. You know what I mean? But then they're
Right.
like, bro, but like we need to try to make like a trequel or like a sequel or a trilogy. It's like you don't really need to make a sequel or trilogy. If you make that one movie, you
It's
could just
not needed, then you don't
exactly
need
because
it.
they're like, oh, like well, if it's successful, like then we can base like a movie two on it. It's like, bro, like, but what if like you can't? What if like you tied it up so well? It's like you can't. Like, what do you like? You can't like. And then like it's like, bro, you just bring it back the same cast to do something completely different. It's like, bro.
Yeah. I mean, unless it's, of course it's made to be,
Oh, no,
you know,
obviously,
yeah,
obviously, but what I'm saying is like if like you see if your like movie like success goes to the writer's head like which always
yeah,
does, there are so many things where I'm like you did not need to be continued, but here we are.
true,
And then like you don't have to just copy what everyone else does. That's the next thing.
yeah.
Mm,
You also don't have to remaster everything in existence
dude,
or remake.
no, you don't need to do anything of that. Yeah, yeah, but like again, it goes show. But like anyway, back to like what we're talking about. Like I think like from what I can see, uh, the Mario movie is gonna be good. It's gonna be all that stuff. I'm trying to think.
I think it's just like what,
No, no, I'm thinking like that. Like the reason why I think the Mario movie is just gonna be great is just like that. It's because like Nintendo partnered with Illuminations, right?
yeah,
Which I think is a fantastic choice. But it also allows like that if Illumination needs input from the developers of Mario or like anyone like the brand of Mario, everyone on Nintendo knows Mario, right?
yeah,
Unlike when we got Halo's one, it's like we've never played the game. This one
yeah.
they will have like everyone play the game, so like they can reference things, they can get like things, you know what I mean?
To have the devs working with them,
Exactly,
and yeah,
exactly. Which is why I don't think this is gonna be. I don't think this is gonna be like a flop. Like this is again another video game movie, which the only huge success we've seen is Sonic.
yeah,
But this is another video game movie where I think it's gonna be a success.
hopefully, yeah.
But it all hinges on like again like I think there's a heavy hinges
It's day like
on Chris Pratt's voice. No, I think there's a heavy hinges on Chris Pratt's voice.
there is, but also like how it plays out and
Oh,
whatnot.
obviously, but I don't think there's gonna be any issues with that. I think it's just gonna be
Yeah,
like I think like if Chris Pratt's voice is bad, like that will lower the movies. I don't know. I don't see it being bad. Like unless they legit like was really um
like what shit goes to the wall.
dude, unless they drop the ball.
Yeah, I
But
mentioned
dude,
the
even
foul.
if they drop the ball, I don't think it's gonna be like I don't think it's like they're gonna drop the ball like to the level of Halo. I don't think that's gonna
Yeah,
happen. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Mm.
Halo, like what, 4 episodes in, Master Chief has 6.
But that's not the point. Like what I mean
Yeah,
is like they've dropped the ball from episode one, fam. Like that's
yeah,
not
true.
Halo.
I still love that clip where like
They didn't even. Yeah, I know. There's like a lot
like
of
they didn't
issues.
animate that gun. Yeah, that was funny.
Mm. Yeah.
But no, I think the Mario movie is gonna be overall good.
Yep.
Yeah, I just want to hear everyone else's voices though, because it's a big cast.
Yeah, yeah. There's a
Yeah,
fantastic cast. Like I said, we'll get more when the actual teaser the
when
actual
more trailers.
trailer comes out.
Yeah, we might get one. Probably could get one by the end of the year.
We
Probably
will get one because by the end of the year, because advertising will probably have to start and like they'll need to put
ramp
like
up.
they'll have to put like a trailer. Like the teaser trailer is not enough for like an advertising or like
Yeah,
for billboards and stuff. No, so
true.
I think we'll get like
And we'll get more towards its release,
mm,
and you'll see ads on TV and whatnot.
yeah, yeah, as we get closer.
Yeah,
Mm. As we get closer. Yeah. So moving from Mario, let's talk about stick with the gaming realm. We've had the let's jump to the release of Overwatch 2. Let's talk about that.
yeah, sure.
Um,
Why not?
release of Overwatch 2. Okay, outside of the myriads of issues that are
Regarding
servers
servers,
issues with
yeah,
the DDoS
DDoSes.
attack, not their fault. And then there's also the issue where like um a whole bunch of other issues. Then there is also the fact that like and now you can't earn free stuff. It's all purchased. If we're strictly talking about the game, I think it's fun. I
It's
think it's
fun.
fine.
Yeah,
If they keep their promise with their I think like 9 week like updates with a mid update somewhere, and as we get closer, because I think we're gonna have our first update as we get close to the Halloween update, which will
Yeah.
be the 25th, believe. We're gonna have a look. Uh,
Okay.
if they keep their promise, I think it's gonna be fun. Like for me, in my opinion, I don't need to purchase all the skins. I don't need to do that. I don't need to purchase like those stuff. You know what I mean? I'll
Right.
grind out the free battle pass. I'll get whatever skins on there. My issue is that when the hero comes out, the next hero behind the battle pass. But from what I can tell, pretty straightforward to grind the battle pass. You just gotta play it every so often.
Yeah,
Um,
basically. Because
I'm
you have
not.
like,
Yep.
don't you have like daily, weekly, and other rewards and whatnot
Correct,
in the
correct.
battle
But
pass?
like, what's it called? Like, I mean, like, we've only been playing it together. Like, when the next hero like comes out, like, and you actually need to do it behind the battle pass, like, I'll probably play it pretty much every day.
Yeah, true.
Well, that's what I'll do. I'll be
I'm not sure
playing.
if I'll be playing it that much, but yeah, I
I
know what
mean,
you mean.
I don't know. We have a lot of fun playing it. We can play it
Yeah.
together. But what I'm
I
saying is
mean, it
like,
depends when they drop it though.
mm,
Yeah.
yeah, which is in season 2, I believe. But like again, for me, like I said, like I think like grinding the battle pass doesn't look like it's gonna take long. I think it's achievable. You know the time limit.
Yeah, if they don't mess with it, you should be fine.
Yeah, and they said they're gonna like constantly look at stuff and all that stuff, and like especially since their latest like dev article update where they were talking about like a whole bunch of stuff, and they talk about like player win rate and player feel and all that stuff, and like who's being used, what issues are happening, all this stuff. So I think they're looking into it, which is good because like for me, had Overwatch just had this constant up, like I said, like update and all that stuff, I think it would have been fine. It didn't need like a sequel. It didn't need all that stuff.
Right. It didn't. Yeah.
But like again, people asking for PvP, so they went, all right, we're gonna make
PVE.
oh sorry, PvE. We gotta ask for like let's make a proper PvE. Let's remake the engine for Overwatch to make in I don't know to do all that stuff. Then let's we need the funding actually, so we're gonna change our monetization plan to actually like and we can't just keep getting free content because like it's without like some sort of monetization, because like I said, like once you get everything in the loot box, you have to just wait for the next seasonal update, and then like then there'll be an influx in loot box, but then everyone ends up with so much money from the previous loot box purchases that no one actually buys any more loot boxes, so you have to
Yeah.
change the monetization plan in order to pay, which pisses people off. But then it's like, bro, like you devs aren't working for free. Devs can't
True.
work for free. But I think in my opinion, the price of the battle pass isn't too much. I think the price of the skins are absurd. Like every game, not just
Yeah.
Overwatch. Like everyone's got to remember that it's not just
Yep. Valorant, Fortnite,
Valorant's
Call of
got
Duty,
worse prices. Fortnite's prices are fair. Yeah,
COD.
Call of Duty. Yeah, Call of Duty's coming out. I don't want to see their monetization scheme. It's probably gonna be some bullshit as well.
It's
Um,
probably going to be the battle pass and all that,
yeah, it's
and the
like
shop.
standard. Like yeah,
That game's going to be fun too.
yeah. No, that game's gonna be fun. But like I said, like I don't know what their like you know what I mean, like their microtrans their not microtrans their whatever thing is. So we'll just
I
have to
heard
wait and see.
they're going to have like a battle pass and free stuff, and then on
Yeah,
the
it
second
does.
year.
Everyone does that. Like,
No, but like how it's how it's going for like 2 years.
mm-hmm.
2 years, I think they're gonna drop free stuff, but they're also gonna have like a paid thing,
Mm.
which gives you even extra stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Well,
yeah,
I'll have
so
to
it's
wait
like
and
as
see
like
because I don't trust company words until we wait and see.
yeah, it's like
Um.
DLC almost, like
Yeah.
back in the day. Yeah,
But like I said, like we'll just have to wait and see what happens.
yeah, true.
Yeah. So like other than that, like I think that Overwatch is like a fine game. It's fun. It's free to check out. Like I said, if you're into collecting skins and stuff, then I like you find that this is an issue. Yeah, sure. There are some people that are collectors. Of course, they're gonna find the issue. But like again, like you don't need it. It's not stopping you from playing. It's not like has any impact. Like yeah,
Yeah, it's just like all visual,
it's just visual. Yeah, exactly.
and then
And
you can flex.
yeah, but then again, like I said, like we have to see what happens with the heroes being locked behind the battle pass.
Yeah, we'll see how they handle it, especially after battle passes have been like after they expire.
Yeah,
If
well,
you
they said
get
they're
what I
gonna
mean, yeah.
return. Like, who knows what happens there? I don't
Yeah,
know.
but in what way,
Yeah, exactly, exactly. I
Yeah.
completely agree.
So we'll see when that eventually happens,
Yeah,
like a couple months down the line.
yeah.
But so far, so good.
So far, like it's fine. Like again, like outside of the mere issue of people not being able to connect and stuff, I think it's fine. The game's fine. The game's fun. Um, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Blizzard hasn't so far done a quick one on us, so we're fine.
They haven't pulled a fast one.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I meant.
It's all good. Yeah. Um,
Wait, could I quickly mention something?
go ahead. Mention anything you want. You can talk. You can like.
Can I mention about the metaverse update?
Oh, you want to talk about what some guy said on the metaverse? Like one of the
Yeah,
devs said. Go ahead.
yeah,
Go
about
ahead.
the
We
legs.
could jump into
I
it.
always like um basically the metaverse is now like your character's gonna get legs and how it's gonna change everything basically.
Yeah, that
Like
was
people
stupid
gonna get
as.
shocked. And it's like bruh.
Yeah, that was stupid as. Like the fact that they here. I mean, like what? Like their characters are already like half of me's
Yeah.
from like
So
we
now
like,
it's
and
like
now it's
a
gonna be a full me.
on like the Wii or even the Wii U.
It's like,
And it's just
oh,
like
that's
bruh.
exactly what I was missing, guys. Thank you.
My
Very cool.
legs.
My legs.
Oh no, my leg.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you, guys. It's very cool. Um,
Is this
yeah,
where the
I
bags
think
of
that's like
dolls
again
went
like
into?
that's something stupid. Like it's just Mark. Like is it Mark Zuckerberg? Yeah, it's Mark
Yeah,
Zuckerberg like throwing his money into throwing his never endless pit of money um
into the bin.
into the furnace and just like letting it stay for. I think what they said is stupid because like even adding legs won't be enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, people with foot fetishes like they won't join your metaverse.
Rejoice.
No, they won't even join the metaverse. Like there are so many other ways they can do it. They don't need to
Yeah.
um do it. Like yeah. Um.
Onlyfeeds.com.
Oh man.
I could be in now. You know what? That's a business venture right there.
No, it's not.
If
It's not a business venture. 100%.
I were to tell you it's a website, would you
I believe you if it's a website. I know because there'll
just
probably
search it?
be um it probably is exists.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
god. Anyways,
Yeah.
ignoring that, but like, yeah. It's just a bit strange how they're like, yes, people are now gonna flock to the metaverse because of feet.
No one's gonna flock to the metaverse because of fate.
If anything, it's just gonna be like, wow, why would we join the metaverse even more?
Yeah, it's more it's like bro.
Is this what you're spending your money on? Like, bro,
That's like exactly you could have like spent your money on so much like more interesting things, but no, we ended up with this.
you could have spent it on the ecological dams in Canada.
No, fam, you could have spent it on reviving Stadia.
Oh, oh yeah, that happened this week too, didn't it?
Yeah, yeah,
Damn,
like Stadia died, like which
Stadia took the
everyone
big
knew, but
L.
then like they were like, no, 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 guys, it's not gonna die, and then it died, and
It was
then they didn't
basically
even tell the
like,
devs who were working on the games like exclusive for Stadia.
yeah, it
I feel
was all
bad
but
for them.
confirmed to be honest.
'Cause I know.
I thought it already died, and then like it officially died. I'm like, oh wait, it didn't.
No, no, it never died because like like
I
Google
just like stopped hearing
they
about
never
it.
want to admit it. They never admit that it died.
Yeah, but you just never hear it, so you just assume, kind of thing. Like, oh, Google Stadia. When was the last time I heard that? Like maybe
Today.
like half a year ago. I mean, okay, today, but like half a year ago.
Yeah, practically.
Yeah, I feel sorry for the devs though.
Yeah, I feel sorry for everyone who worked on games making like for Google Stadia. You guys do MVP because like you guys got like
For sure, they
real
made a
MVP
mistake.
like of like push staying with it and sticking with it, and now you guys like are like the real MVP. Like, hey, like as in like you're setting a precedent for future game companies like by saying like what's it called like companies can't get away with this type of shit. So like you're setting a
Yeah,
precedent for future. Yeah. So like again, real MVPs.
I
Um.
just hope like someone like a publisher picks them up or something so they
Yeah,
can get
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah,
game out.
exactly. Yeah, like there's I don't know how many are there and like all that stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I don't know if they're bound by contracts. So
No, I've got no clue.
hopefully they're not.
Who knows, fam? We don't get the insider scoop, but I mean, I can go and snoop. I can go ask some of them.
Snoops the corpse of Google Stadia.
Yeah, I can just go get my detective hat and be like, yes, I'm
Sherlock Holmes.
Sherlock Holmes,
My
and
dear Watson,
and
can we
I'm
look
also
around for
Watson.
some clues?
I'm
We
both.
also you're
I'm both.
both
My brain is so big that I'm both.
big brain.
Exactly, tiny brain. Um, yeah, I've got a small brain, but I like to say big brain
Yeah,
because why wouldn't I say that? Um, yeah,
yeah. I mean that's Google Stadia for you, just dead in the water. I remember
man.
when it came out, it was like so hyped up.
No, no. So I'm gonna
Damn,
explain it
cloud
to you.
gaming.
That when Google Stadia came out, right?
Yeah.
Yes, like the devs were hyped about it pretty much, and no one else was. Um, yeah,
Yeah, yeah, true. It was it was it was just the devs, but you know what I mean, though.
yeah. Because once you heard that, like, you actually don't own the game and you need a stable internet connection, that threw
Yeah,
pretty much everyone out the window. Um, yeah.
it's
So
like bad, and then like now the services that are just better
yeah,
that
yeah,
fulfill that role. Like I know Nvidia has one. I don't know what it's called though. And like other services similar. So it's like,
yeah,
bro.
yeah. Like, yep.
And then there's also what's the like I mean Xbox Game Pass is now also doing that, isn't aren't they? Or Xbox themselves. Like they're doing also something similar. So it's like yeah,
Yeah, but like, see, like the major difference is like that, like,
good
um,
practices.
what?
Like good practices. Like instead of hey, you gotta rebuy the game and our
No,
service.
so it's like not even hey you want to rebuy the game. It's like you don't even own the game when you purchase it.
Yeah,
That's
and you
stupid.
need
Yeah, you're
and you
paying
need
them
like
and you don't
the
even get to own the game.
yeah, and you need like the world's best internet just to even touch it.
Practically, yeah. There's like
Yeah,
what, like you need a supercomputer or something.
yeah, because there's that clip on like Destiny. That guy like clicks the space bar, and like 10 seconds later he jumps. Like,
Yeah,
jeez.
that was really bad. Like I said, you need like a supercomputer, like an NASA supercomputer.
Yeah, you need a quantum computer for that.
hmm Even if you get a quantum computer, like you need a quantum router, bro, to get to.
Yeah, you need a quantum router.
Yeah, you can't just have one without the other. You need both. You need the quantum router
Chief,
and then the quantum computer.
you need like the whole of like Telestra, just just so you get the internet. It's like everything connects to you, and you still won't even be able to on it.
Fam, you need T-Mobile.
T-Mobile.
Yeah, you need T-Mobile's fast internet coverage with unlimited spin. I'm joking. It's not an
I
ad.
was gonna say you sound like a sponsorship, man.
Nah, fam. Like, is T-Mobile gonna sponsor us? Dude, we don't even live
Probably
in
not.
America.
No, we don't. But like, you sound like one of those people like T-Mobile, and then you just start listing off like all the
Well,
benefits.
that's what I was trying to do. I thought it'd be funny.
I mean, it was, but
Yeah, I know.
yeah.
Cause I'm the best around, and no more because DMCA. Um,
Oh, okay, yeah. I didn't, for a second, I was like, "What do you mean?" And I'm like, "Oh, wait, yeah, DMC."
yeah, of course, fam. You gotta stay on top of that.
Yeah, don't want to get ripperinied by the DMCA gods.
hmm Yes, you are in fact correct.
You know what? You know how we are talking about the corpse of Google Stadia?
Fam, it's not
You,
a person. We don't have to call it a corpse.
well, do you want to talk about the death of Cartoon Network now?
Um, yeah. So, Cartoon Network, a true legend of my
Yeah,
childhood. Um,
also mine or ours.
hosting famous shows such as SpongeBob, and I'm joking. They didn't host SpongeBob. Um,
I
such
mean,
as
what?
like I don't know, like
Teen
Blue's
Titans.
Clues,
Um,
Blue's Clues wasn't even there. I was just messing with you.
what? I guess Adventure Time,
Thomas the Tank,
regular show,
like the Bear in the
Better
Big
Than
Blue
Eddie.
House.
Oh yeah, the Bear in the Big Blue House slaps.
Dude, I don't even think it was on Cartoon Network. I'm just listing off shows
I
that
don't
are on
I don't
Cartoon
care
Network.
if it isn't. That show slaps.
Nah, but for
Codename
reals,
Kids Next, the Kids Next Door,
Cody
whatever.
Next
Yep.
Doors, Adventure Time, Uncle Grandpa, like Um,
Chowder.
what?
Chowder.
Yep, Chowder. Steven Universe.
Yeah. Uh,
Um, like
is there
Jake the
any other
Dog.
shows?
Uh,
Just.
yeah, it's hard to
uh,
remember. Like so many. Like what is it called? Like the House of Imaginary Friends.
oh, it's yeah that one. I don't remember the exact title, but yeah, Ben 10, Amazing World of Gumball,
Yep.
Powerpuff Girls,
Yeah. So and of course
Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy.
yeah, yeah. That's a fantastic one.
Yeah, and much more.
And much more.
Yeah,
I mean, the writing was on the wall for Cartoon Network. I think it became less popular with all like the retarded shows that were popping up.
damn.
Yeah, I gotta
I mean,
say.
you're not wrong. Yeah,
I mean, yeah, fam. I can't
but
even list you a banger. Like we just listed a whole bunch of bangers, and then like I can't even think of one banger. Like
from now, like the new ones,
the new
or
ones,
like
you
when
know,
you,
like we don't even get any good characters. Like see, like we get such dope ass characters back in the day, like Pizza Steve and like Chowder and like Skips. Like we don't even get like dope ass characters anymore.
you're not wrong.
Yeah.
Johnny Bravo.
Johnny Bravo was a legend, bro. That's who I wanted to be
Um,
when I was younger. I wanted to grow up
Samurai
like him.
Jack.
Yeah, Samurai Jack, another legend.
Yeah,
Yeah,
or
what
just
a true legend.
what's his name? Flapjack,
Oh yeah,
Mandy. I don't know. So many cool characters.
there are so many cool characters. Yeah,
Yeah, and it's just the whole crew, and it just got like,
yeah. Ben 10 was not that great of a character. Uh,
yep. And it just got like, what? How about what's his name? Kevin
no, Kevin was cool though.
Macaw.
No, so Ben 10 when he was young, he was like an ass of a character. He's like
Oh yeah, but I mean like
no, in the future when he
he
was
has like
actually decent.
multiple shows.
Yeah, yeah. In the future when he was actually decent.
Yeah,
Um,
Kevin Eleven's hilarious.
nah,
So.
bro. Like what is it, Grandpa Max? Like that guy's a legend.
Yeah,
Yeah, so like again, like um, I saw this coming a million miles away.
yeah.
I mean, like what you didn't?
I mean, it's not I didn't, but it's like sad to see it happen because it's like what see shows from your childhood like Scooby Doo being turned into like that new Velma show, and you're like dying internally, and then you just see Cartoon Network get shut down,
Hmm.
and you also die internally. Like you like you want it's how it's like sometimes you see something from your childhood and you just like you
Yeah,
smile. It's
yeah, I
kind of
know.
like
And then
that.
I see Kaneko, I'm like, bro, that's not my childhood. When I have a look at it now,
I mean, yeah, now, but it was.
yeah. No, I
Yeah.
completely agree. I completely agree.
So even though it was kind of on its like dying legs, it's like at least it was still there for the most part. I mean, Nickelodeon's still like running and whatnot, and like probably Disney still making billions over there. But I don't know. It's
Yep,
sad to see Cartoon Network go.
yep.
Yeah.
It's pretty sad.
Yeah. I mean, like honestly, where all these like cartoons gonna go now?
Look at
Just
them
gonna
on the
go to
internet.
streaming services?
Yeah, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, damn, that's gonna be a no because now like half of them gonna be like split. But
Correct.
it's fine, I guess. Can't do much.
Yeah,
Yeah, I shed it to you for Cartoon Network.
yeah, me too.
Yeah,
Yeah, so basically, yep. And I guess that wraps up today's episode.
yeah.
Um, Not much to talk about except like, yeah, just random stuff, I guess. Yeah, hopefully,
Basically,
like next week, if we start selling in, like it just becomes like a continuous flow.
yeah. Hopefully,
Yeah.
um,
Uh, the real question
like
is, will we get around to watching Thor? As promised.
yes,
We keep saying that.
eventually,
Um, yeah.
yeah. Uh, like, comment, and subscribe.
Subscribe,
Yeah,
and we'll see you
cool.
guys
Next time.
next time.
Bye bye.
Bye. See yous. Adios.
Goodbye.
Como estas? I don't think that means goodbye.
I was gonna say I don't really know ones in other languages, but yeah.
Yeah.
Arrivederci, or whatever you
Yeah.
say.
Arrivederci. Yeah. Like just like how I said it.
Totally.
Yep. Join us next time. We're gonna have like some dope ass content coming up.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's about it.
All right.
Boop boop
Bye
boop
again.
boop. Bye. Da-na-na-na. Bye.